We've all had bad experiences drawing. You only want to paint your dog, but your drawing skills are just growing, and it's okay. Last week, I shared on Instagram a graph. Let me show you. This basically means that when you feel bad about your own works, it's because your eye takes less time to train than your hands. Then you are in the gap. The only way out is to keep practicing to train your skills. But meanwhile, what can you do for that? There are some options that I want to show you. Hello painters, my name is Alai, and I want to show you how I sketch to help me painting, and actually to improve my sketching as well. I am going to show you both digital and with oils, different methods that I use depending on the purpose of the painting. Let's go! You can sketch with whatever materials you use, but I hate using just pencil because it will smudge with your paint. And I don't like using cold transfer sheets either because they are so difficult to erase and they will make the painting look dirty. So I use acrylic markers or regular acrylics if you want. These are super cheap. A brush, some grades, gold, pastels, something pointy, pencil, an eraser, and some papers. First, one single object in the center. I'm going to imagine like I had a cross in the center of the painting, because I want my object to be centered. And I want to paint the top, bottom, right, and left margins. I'm going to start with the main shape. I like to use acrylic markers or a fine brush with another color, maybe a darker one, to correct my own sketch. Another thing I like to do is cross-hatching the areas that are going to be dark. This way I am making my life easier when painting. And again, same as before, I make an imaginary cross in my mind and I try to replicate the proportions on the drawing. I use Procreate to do the grid. Custom size, here I have 30 by 30, so I am going to enter 3000 by 3000. Add my file, fit to screen. Now I'm going to make the grids. For that, I use this function of Procreate, Drawing Guide, Edit. And I try to make it more or less like I want to divide my real canvas. We have here two options. One is making a screenshot, so you can have the grid on it, and the second one is adding another layer and make the lines for yourself. Once we have our screenshot, you only have to crop it. So now that we have our grid, take our canvas and make the same here. If you want to go further, you can grab your own reference and make more lines. For example, in the face. You can do it by hand, or if you want to be precise, edit drawing guide and make it the half. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now we can make another screenshot, make them fit to screen, remove the drawing guide and put on the top layer the smaller grid. We're going to grab the rectangle shape selection tool and we are going to remove erase the part that we don't want. We have a smaller grid on the hands and the face and a larger grid on the rest of the drawing. So now to copy this onto that, we just need to replicate this smaller 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Now you have it, your grid for the face, your grid for the rest. We have 1, 2, the eye is here and the other eye is here. I'm going to transfer my own drawing. This is the painting that I want to trace. Feel free to draw but make all the corrections on the paper, so you only transfer the clean final sketch. And of course, you can print the photo if you have a printer. And same as before, I correct myself with markers. I'm trying to let everything as clear as possible in this stage. Go the other side and this is the picture I have here for painting. This is a very simple shape because it's just a cylinder and it's a bit on perspective, and I like to force the perspective a bit. This is one of the reasons why I use the freehand sketching for this one instead of tracing. Let me show you as a reference. I'm start filling the image, same as always. And exactly as before, I grab a different color and correct myself or make my lines more clear. And again, some crosshatch in darker areas to remind me later. And in the other hand, I have this picture from here which has a lot of details. I am going to trace it for make it easier for me and faster for me and start painting, which is what I want to focus on. And I don't have much to explain on this part. Just don't forget about what you are painting. You have to do a conscious tracing, just the main shapes as you would draw them normally, and maybe some shadows to keep them in mind. Of course, there are other ways. Of course, painting without a sketch and with big shapes is a goal for all of us. But the key is to paint, to have fun with painting, so just find your way and do it. You will find value in the journey. For me, I have realized that painting every day small things that of course I needed to draw first without being accurate has helped me a lot in my actual drawing and sketching skills. In this video I have painted myself freely with a grid, but in the next video I am going to go a step further and I don't want to draw, I just want to paint accurate, and for that I am going to trace my own image again. So next video is going to be just a painting session, complete to the beginning until the end. See you there, bye!